Hello everyone. In this session we are going to have a look at important defense current affairs questions that are very important for CDS and FCAT examinations. See, basically this is a series of 50 questions that will be covered in two videos. In each video there will be top 25 questions of important defense current affairs. So now let's move forward in our session and we'll move forward to question number 1, that is, what type of missile is VL-SR SAM? So the answer to this question is surface to air missile. See, VL-SR SAM, it is a surface to air missile developed by DRDO. What is DRDO? It is Defense Research and Development Organization. And there were two launches of it: vertical launch, short range surface to air missile it is. And the missile has been specially designed by DRDO for deployment in Indian Navy, and it is will be used to combat various aerial threat at close ranges. So our next question is question number 2. What is the name of third Scorpion class submarine that has been inducted into the Indian Navy recently? And the answer to this question is INS Karanj. See, it was inducted. It is a third Scorpion class conventional diesel electric submarine, and it was inducted in its fleet by Indian Navy, and it was built by Mazagon Dock Limited under its Project 75. Under this project, 6 Scorpion class submarines are built under technology transfer from France. Now we'll move over to question number 3, that is, which ship of the Indian Navy has been decommissioned after 41 years into service? And the correct answer to this question is INS Rajput. See, the Indian Navy, it was the Indian Navy's first destroyer, INS Rajput. It has been decommissioned into service after guarding the nation for a term of 41 years. It was commissioned into Indian Navy on May 4, 1980. The decommissioning event was held in Visakhapatnam Naval Dockyard. The question number 4 is which is the Indian Navy's oldest hydrographic survey vessel that has been decommissioned recently? And the correct answer to this question is INS Sandhyak. INS Sandhyak, it is the Indian Navy's oldest hydrographic survey vessel, and it was decommissioned from the Navy on July 4, 2021. The vessel is 40 years old and has conducted more than 200 major hydrographic surveys. It has also been a part of important operations like Operation Pavan in Sri Lanka, Operation Rainbow for humanitarian assistance that was conducted in 2004. Now we'll move forward to question number 5, that is, Sea Guardian drone which was seen in news recently were obtained from which country? And the correct answer to this question is United States, that is USA. See, the Indian Navy has taken two MQ-9B Sea Guardian drones from an American defense company on lease for 1 year. These UAV, that is unmanned aerial vehicles manufactured by US firm General Atomics, have been obtained on lease to enhance surveillance over the Indian Ocean region. The vehicle arrived at Naval Air Station INS Rajali in Tamil Nadu. See, question number 6 is DCOAS strategy is the new post to be created in which Indian Armed Forces? The correct answer is Indian Army. The Union government has announced the post of a Deputy Chief of Army Staff or DCOAS strategy to bring about structural reforms in the Army. And the proposal for creating this post was initiated before 2 years, and he will, like the DCOAS, will oversee the work of Director General of Military Operation DGMO and DGMI, that is Director General Military Intelligence, who would otherwise report to the Vice Chief of Army Staff. Now we'll see the question number 7, that is, Prithvi 2 ballistic missile which were recently test fired were manufactured by which organization? So the correct answer to this question is DRDO. What is Prithvi 2? It is a range of 350 km, and India has successfully test fired 2 Prithvi ballistic missile off the eastern coast of Odisha in Balasore, and it is a nuclear capable surface to surface missile, and it also has an anti-ship version of, like, it doesn't have an anti-ship version. The anti-ship version of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile hits its target. That was also tested by DRDO. We'll move forward to question number 8, that is, which arm of the Indian Army is to recruit women as a pilots for first time from the next year? And the correct answer to this question is Army Aviation Corps. As per a recent announcement of Indian Army, the women will be inducted as pilots in the Army Aviation Corps from next year. Prior to this, women were being allotted only ground duties in the Army Aviation Corps. Women pilots would fly helicopters and will be a part of operation at the border. Now we'll see our next question, that is Desert Night 21, which was making news recently, is the military exercise between India and which country? And the correct answer to this question is France. See, it was a bilateral air exercise and it was between Indian Air Force and French Air and Space Force. And to participate in this exercise, some aircraft from France arrived at Jodhpur, and Indian Air Force Mirage 2000, Su-30, Rafale and IL-78 were featured in this exercise. We'll move forward to question number 10, that is which company has manufactured and delivered the booster segment for Gaganyaan launched vehicle? The correct answer to this question is Larsen and Toubro. See, Gaganyaan mission is actually a manned aerial mission to space, and the construction major Larsen and Toubro, that is also known as L&T, they have manufactured and delivered booster segment for Gaganyaan launch vehicle to ISRO. And the best thing is it has been delivered ahead of its schedule. Now we'll move forward to question number 11, that is what is the name of third generation main battle tank from which the anti-tank guide missile was test fired by DRDO? And the correct answer is Arjun. See, the DRDO has successfully test fired an indigenously developed laser guided anti-tank guided missile ATGM, and the missile was test fired from third generation main battle tank Arjun from a range at Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. The ATGM has been developed with the capability to launch from multiple platforms. Now we'll move forward to question number 12, that is Bongo Sagar is a military exercise between India and which country? See, the question from military exercises are asked in many examinations, starting from your SSB to all the written examination, as well as like the questions are asked also in UPSC examinations. So military exercise is a very important topic. So the correct answer to this question is Bangladesh. Bongo Sagar is a military exercise conducted between India and Bangladesh, and it is a bilateral naval exercise, and the second edition of this exercise was held in Northern Bay of Bengal, and Indian Navy ships Kiltan, Kukri and Bangladesh Navy ship participated in surface warfare drill and other operations. Now we'll move forward to question number 13, that is which organization successfully tested supersonic missile assisted release of torpedo, that is SMART? Answer is DRDO. See, the Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO, they have successfully tested a system of supersonic missile assisted release of torpedo called SMART. The lightweight anti-submarine torpedo has been tested from the Wheeler Island in Odisha, and this system is to be deployed for anti-submarine warfare operation far beyond the torpedo range, and all the mission objectives were met during the test. Now we'll take a look at our question number 14, that is what is the name of indigenously developed anti-radiation missile tested by DRDO? And the correct answer to this question is Rudram. See, this missile has been tested at Integrated Test Range in Balasore, and this is India's first indigenous anti-radiation missile, and it would be launched from various fighter aircraft used by Indian Air Force. Now we'll move forward to our question number 15, that is Sampriti is a joint military training exercise between India and which country? And the correct answer to this question is Bangladesh. See, the exercise, it is a part of Indo-Bangladesh Defence Cooperation, is annually hosted by both countries alternatively. Last year exercise was conducted in Bangladesh. During the exercise, the troops of both the countries worked together to tackle counter-terrorist operation in a simulated environment as per United Nations Charter. And several exercises includes command post exercise, field training exercise and joint tactical exercise. Now we'll move forward to question number 16, that is India has gifted 20 fully trained military horses to which country? And the correct answer to this question is Bangladesh. See, Indian Army gifted 20 fully trained military horses and 10 mine detection dogs to Bangladesh Army. These equines and canines were trained by the Remounted Veterinary Corps of Indian Army, and the Indian Army has also trained Bangladesh Army personnel for training and handling these specialist dogs and horses. Now we'll move forward to question number 17, that is what is the name of the messaging application developed by Indian Army? The correct answer to this question is Security Application for the Internet, SAI. See, this application supports end-to-end secure voice, text and video calling services for Android platform over the internet, and the model is similar to commercially available messaging applications like WhatsApp, Telegram, Samvad and GIMS, and it utilizes end-to-end encryption messaging protocol. Now we'll take a look at question number 18, that is, when is the Infantry Day celebrated? So Infantry Day is celebrated every year on 27th of October, and the day commemorates the first engagement with an armed adversary post independence. See, in response to the threat posed to the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our nation, on this day in 1947, the leading elements of the Indian Army air landed at Srinagar and gallantly fought the Pakistan tribesmen led by Pakistani Army. Now we'll move forward to question number 19, that is, where is India's first Coast Guard Academy set to be established? And the correct answer to this question is Mangaluru. See, India's first Coast Guard Academy will be established at Mangaluru, and the initial plan was to set up an academy in Kerala's Ajigal. Around 158 acres Karnataka Industrial Area Development Board land has been taken over for setting up this academy. And this project will also enable ICG, like Indian Coast Guard, to train officers from friendly nations, from which it receives a lot of demands. Now we'll take a look at question number 20, that is, what is the name of first female pilot of Rafale? See, these questions like the these questions are asked in FCAT examinations. Like, they are very important for FCAT examinations. 4 or 5 questions you will get in FCAT examination of this type. So the correct answer to this question is Flight Lieutenant Shivangi Singh. See, she is going to become the first Rafale women fighter pilot. She belongs to Varanasi and she will join the 17 Golden Arrow Squadron of the 4.5 generation Rafale at Ambala Air Base after completing her conversion training. What is conversion training? The conversion training is a required training when a combat pilot switches from one fighter to another. Like a pilot shifted from Su-30 to Rafale, they undergo a training that is known as conversion training. Now we'll move forward to question number 21, that is, which country's navy tested the world's first ever active laser weapon system recently? And the correct answer to this question is US. See, this is a pic of that laser weapon system, and they have tested the world's first ever active laser weapon system. In the test, the Laos deployed aboard the USS Ponce amphibious transport ship was able to destroy a drone in flight and moving target on the Persian Gulf. And the USS Ponce is the first ship in the world to be deployed with such advanced weapon system. Now we'll move forward to question number 22, that is, what is the name of military exercise recently organized by NATO? What is NATO? NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the name of the exercise is Steadfast Defender 21 War Games. They have organized this exercise in Europe as tension with Russia increases. These war games are being organized with the aim of simulating the response of a 30-nation military organization for the attack on any one of its members, and it seeks to test the ability of NATO to deploy troops from America. The top NATO brass insists that the military exercises involving some 9,000 troops from 20 nations are not aimed at Russia specifically, but they focus on Black Sea region, whereas where Russia has been accused of blocking the free navigation of ship. So indirectly, it is for Russia only. Now we'll move forward to question number 23, that is, what is the name of India's first women flight test engineer? And the correct answer to this question is Ashrita V. Oleti. Actually, she is squadron leader in Indian Air Force, so the correct name is Squadron Leader Ashrita V. Oleti, and she is the first and only woman in the IAF to qualify for the role. And as a flight test engineer, she will be responsible for evaluating aircraft and airborne systems before their induction into armed forces. And she is a native of Karnataka and has graduated up as a part of 43rd flight test course. Now we'll move forward to question number 24, that is, what is the name of operation launched by Indian Armed Forces for anti-COVID efforts? And the correct answer to this question is Kojit. See, the armed forces have launched this operation Kojit to aid anti-COVID-19 efforts like strengthening the medical systems in India and oxygen supply chains. And along with these, Kojit also take measures to ensure the mental well-being of people. Like, apart from medical therapy, patients necessitates the assurance that they will be fine, and at times that is all they need to gain back self-confidence and courage. Now we'll move forward to our last question of the session, that is question number 25. That is, Corpet is the exercise between India and and the correct answer is Thailand. Corpet is a patrol exercise between India and Thailand. See, the 31st edition of the India-Thailand Coordinated Patrol kicked off on June 9, 2021 in Andaman Sea. The 3-day coordinated patrol between the Indian Navy and the Royal Thai Navy, it is being conducted. From the Indian side, an indigenously built naval offshore patrol vessel, INS Seryu, is participating, and from Thailand Navy, HTMS Krabi is participating in Corpet along with Dornier maritime patrol aircraft from both navies. So that's it for the session. Thanks for watching. Do follow our Instagram page Officers Mind, and please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. And do let us know in comment section if you need any specific video